for your Thursday?
Not a bad start. Caroline, we expect any rain to head our way?
There is a light chance for some showers this afternoon, but all in all, a pretty spectacular start to the day. You can see over the Southwest Freeway, a mix of sunshine and cloud cover. Those temperatures warmer than they should be this time of year, but not too bad. Right now, 73 here in Houston, 71 on the island if you're out in Fort Bend County, 76 for our friends in Sugar Land. Now, as we look at our radar, nothing showing up right now. But the reason why we're tracking the possibility of some light rain showers is because we've got a cold front that's been pushing its way through the area. As we head into the afternoon, that cold front's going to pass through, and as it does, that's going to bring with it the possibility of some light rain showers. Nothing too heavy, but I would not be surprised around the evening commute if we do see some of those showers. You will notice behind the front, we've got clearing skies and also a high pressure system. This is going to bring with it an absolutely magnificent Friday, and then into Saturday, that flow from the Gulf is going to return. That's going to bring with it a pretty big change. We're talking temperatures back into the 70s to near 80. But as for this afternoon, not too bad. We're going to be in the mid 70s with partly cloudy skies. You'll notice over the next few days, quite a bit of changes. Tomorrow, the nicest day of the next 10 days, 66 degrees, cooler, sunny, and it's not going to last long. By Saturday, nearly 80 degrees, and this is just the start of our warm up ahead of Christmas. Brittany, Andy, I've got more on our full forecast coming up.
Caroline, thank you. Warm out there today.
Warm, but you know, if it wasn't so close to Christmas, you would say it was a pretty nice day.
It is a nice, oh, it is
Really,
nice, yeah.
Really lovely.
Just not Christmas sweater weather.
No.
Not today.
I want to
for
ditch
sure.
that for the day.
Let me show you what it looks like out at the zoo lights there at the Houston Zoo, where we've been seeing a lot of t-shirts of the folks walking around, the beautiful oak trees. As for our temperatures, not too bad. Right now, upper 60s out in Washington County here in Houston, 73 degrees, 77 out at Hobby. And across the board, everybody is seeing winds coming in from the south-southwest, sustained about 15, gusting up to 20. You will notice, though, we've got winds coming from the north out in Austin. That's because we're tracking a cold front push across the state. In fact, that's going to help us cool down very efficiently as we head into this evening. Planning forecast, you'll notice our skies clear by 9 o'clock. Actual air temperature quickly dropping through the 60s and then the 50s this evening, which means tomorrow morning about 20 degrees cooler than what we woke up to this morning. This morning, everybody started off in the 60s. Tomorrow, we'll be waking up in the mid 40s. Brenham, 40 degrees to kick off our weekend. You'll notice on our satellite and radar, we've got that cold front steadily progressing across the state, primarily a dry cold front, but we have been tracking some showers associated with it across Texarkana. This is why we do have a 20% chance of rain today. But if we see anything, it's mainly just going to be some light rain showers, especially for areas well to our east. That front passes through Houston around 3 o'clock, and then we'll have the opportunity for some clear skies to move in. Starting off our Friday, you can expect plenty of sunshine. You'll notice that high pressure system overhead. This is going to help ensure that it is a spectacular day. But as we get into the weekend, that high continues off to the east, and that's going to return our flow from the Gulf, which is why over the next 3 days, we're actually going to see temperatures really start to warm up again. You'll notice our tree farm forecast by Saturday, upper 70s. By Sunday, back to 80 degrees, which is why I urge you, get out and enjoy our fabulous Friday. Low humidity, cooler temperatures, sunshine, 66 degrees. That's likely going to be one of the nicest days of the next 10, because as we look ahead to our extended forecast, well above average as we close out the year. In fact, the next 10 days, you'll notice Christmas, we put a high of 80 degrees, upper 70s.
Doesn't feel like we're getting close to Christmas weather-wise.
Absolutely not, Caroline. Is it
Not
spring?
yet.
Yeah, right.
I will say we are tracking a cold front that's been making its way across the state. So far, really, you're right. It's not feeling like Christmas. A live look outside over the Southwest Freeway, a mix of sunshine and cloud cover. Actual air temperature sitting in the lower to mid 70s, but we're tracking a cold front pushing its way across the state. Now, if you look at our state temperatures, really hard to find the front. It's actually making its way past Austin now. So temperatures not going to see a big dramatic dip behind the front, but you are going to notice a few changes. First and foremost, the winds are going to change as that front pushes through. Right now here in Houston, we've got winds coming from the southwest, but Austin already seeing winds coming from the north. That's going to be the first change. The second change is behind the front. We're not tracking any cloud cover. Visible satellite showing all of our cloud cover ahead of the front. Once that front passes through, we'll start to see the sunshine. But unfortunately for a lot of us, that's not going to be coming until after sunset. As for rain chances, well, we could see a light shower as it passes through, but so far, Storm Tracker 2 radar not tracking any rain showers, which means dog walking forecast today should be pretty pleasant, although it is about 10 degrees warmer than average. By 3 o'clock, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures are going to be in the mid 70s. All in all, a pretty nice day, but nothing compared to tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very seasonal day. We're going to kick it off with temperatures starting off in the 40s, 46 here in Houston. Very seasonal for this time of year. The afternoon in the 60s, and to make it even better, our allergy forecast has been looking spectacular. Tree pollen is none. That's notable because this time of year we can really see the cedar tree pollen spike. Weed pollen is moderate, mold spores low, but Brittany, Andy, nothing in the grass category.
We'll take it, Caroline. Yeah.
I've got a math degree, so I do not buy lottery tickets, but I salute those who do, and best of luck to you. I mean, that would be a magical Christmas for sure.
There you go.
This morning, I'll tell you what, it did not feel like Christmas. I don't know if you stepped outside, but look at our low temperatures. These were a lot closer to our normal high.
Balmy.
Yeah,
yes.
62 degrees. Keep in mind, our normal high is in the mid 60s. Our normal low should be in the mid 40s. So this is not normal. The reason why we were so warm this morning is because we had cloud cover overnight. All of that cloud cover, it's nature's blanket. It just holds in the heat from the day before. So woke up on the warm side this afternoon. Well, it's also feeling a bit warm as well. Live look from the Houston Zoo, where you can see our Chilean flamingos taking a dip in the pool. Can't blame them because actual air temperature pretty warm for some spots right now. Out in Angleton, 78 degrees, 73 here in Houston. Everybody sitting in the 70s. I would not be surprised if a few locations actually end up warming into the 80s today. Now, as we head into the afternoon, we will start to see temperatures tumbling as a cold front pushes through. That's going to bring a few different aspects. First of all, it's going to clear out our skies. All that cloud cover is going to be dissipating, and we're going to see our temperatures plummet pretty quickly. In fact, by tomorrow morning, waking up in the lower to mid 40s, this is much more like it. This is what we expect to see this time of year here in Houston. 46 degrees to kick off our Friday. And as we go through the day, we're going to see some gorgeous sunrise because all of that sunshine. Let me show you our future track. You can see our cold front expected to pass through the Houston area likely this afternoon. Now, everywhere to the north and west, it's a good chance you'll see some sunshine before the day is done. Closer to the coast, you might have that cloud cover hanging on. But for everybody, the clear skies come overnight. This high pressure system moves in, guaranteeing a gorgeous Friday. But watch as we go into Saturday. This is going to continue to meander to the east. That's going to allow for our return flow from the Gulf, which is why as we head into Saturday, temperatures really start to heat up. 78 degrees, Sunday 80 degrees. So enjoy Friday. I urge you, it's going to be the nicest day of the weekend. Cooler, sunny, low humidity, feeling really nice. As for our temperature outlook towards the end of the year, well, everybody looking to be warmer than average, except for Maine and New England. Most of us